I receive this message. Community is unity. That's the blessing. Do you really want to get to the truth? That's the question.
We got some reaction for you. Syxx has been yelling
what?
at me.
Soria?
Reaction for you.
Oh.
Reactions for you.
Reactions for you fuck faces.
Well,
That's what he said.
We don't like. Neither one of us likes this guy we're about to talk about. So hopefully it's good. Let's see.
I mean, is he speaking English, you guys?
Yes, I am.
Because I don't hear it.
Well,
this guy says he hates black keys on the piano.
Well, you sent me this video.
I hate black keys on the piano.
No, the fuck I didn't.
I hate my gums because they black.
Sorry, sir.
This
You sent
corny
me
clown
this video.
goofball Marvin decided to jump in my comments on a post that had nothing to do with him. They're trying so hard to distance themselves from MAGA, but it's the same racist people and ideology, just without Trump. And that was me reposting my original tweet. And make sure you go follow me on Twitter if you're not. Different hats, same races. Black people remember that when you start seeing the Blue America First hats. And it was Nick Fuentes talking about how MAGA was dead and America First is a new movement. Again, same races. And of course, being as self-hating as he is,
same race.
Captain, you know what I'm saying? I'm dripped up. I'm dripped up,
Myron
dripped out,
is
you know?
crazy.
he defended racism. Bro still calls people racist in 2025. So I replied, you're still corny and obsessed with black people in 2025. Still waking up every morning and wishing you were white in 2025. Still embarrassed about your own culture in 2025. Stop me when I lie.
Yeah, I know I didn't. I only don't like him from that one episode of Jubilee.
I've been preached toward this dude apart long time ago.
Dude, well, I didn't never heard of him until we watched that Jubilee with him.
You gotta start watching I've Preach.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. Myron Gaines, aka Amru Fadul. I probably didn't say his
agree
name
with
right.
him on everything.
People of color like him, sellouts,
I
Uncle Toms, Uncle Ruckuses, make me sick. Because y'all are spineless cowards that are willing to be used by and kiss the ass of white supremacists that hate you, your mother, your ancestors, and your future descendants, all because of the color of your skin.
Obviously, he, you know, wants to protect his race and stuff
what?
like that. But
I think I don't need to know enough about him. He's really self-hating,
We have ours. At the end of the day, we have a very similar goal.
We could talk about it on a podcast, but at the end of the day, like white supremacist Christians, they don't want, they wouldn't even let us be in office. They don't want Muslims to be in office.
Who cares about them? Who cares about them?
So then how are we going to do it? Okay, what's bigger than a podcast is getting things signed and getting people in office and getting people in power. They don't want us in power.
How people like Marvin can stand by and defend Christian nationalists and their all-white America agenda is just baffling to me.
When Trump got elected, there was this feeling that cancel culture was over. Cancel culture did not end. It ended about certain topics. You have license to be cruel to brown people. You can say
Facts.
Yeah, keep going. He does say facts.
offensive things about black people
A lot of
again,
people
about
watch
brown
this guy.
people, about Muslims. Now we're willing to tolerate.
Well, we got a Muslim
abuse
mayor of
and
New York City.
stereotypes and jokes and
Even
offensive
what we talked
things
about
and
earlier,
maybe,
the
you
White
know, a
House
degree
and
of
the
identity
president.
politics.
The real problem with Uncle Ruckus Tom Myron Fadul, Myron is obsessed with and hates black people more than he cares about his own culture.
I'm literally in the middle of a gym calling your dumbass here as I'm working out because you are. You're a fucking stupid fucking idiot.
Okay, do you think Myron really hates black people, or it's making him money? He's selling it. You don't think it's a gimmick?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I really think he thinks that.
Fried chicken, watermelon with fucking salt, running around with fucking guns, doing dumb shit. Like you came in here on some tough guy shit off rip, like a typical fucking black person instead of actually making concrete arguments. You're an embarrassment. You're an idiot. You make a bunch of stereotypical things. Yo, aren't you from the Sudan? You can't even pronounce it right because in your fucking culture, to pronounce things correctly or use correct English is considered coonery because you're fucking low IQ dumb like you are. You probably wear Gucci. You probably wear designer. You probably have like 10 pairs of Jordans, and you're probably poor, and you're probably stupid on top of that. Actually, you don't have to say probably. We know you're stupid.
Marvin isn't black. He's an Arab from Sudan. The fact is, Marvin, you hate yourself, your skin color, and your own heritage.
Nigga, this is why black women have
Oh, so he's not really black.
Where you from?
That's irrelevant.
Is it
Why
Arabic?
don't you say something? Where you from? Why don't you
Why
look
he claims that?
Yeah, bro. Oh, the Weave Warrior's leaving. Yo, so, look, bro, this shit is crazy, man.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
are.
see the one part
All
where
right, go ahead, leave. Watermelon chick.
calls himself white.
Watermelon women
Yeah,
get
black jokes is crazy. Are you?
Okay.
Where are you from?
That's irrelevant. I'm a racist, right?
That's why you distance yourself from your culture and your people, which you shun, all to get as close to white supremacy as you can. Literally arguing against your own self-interest that you're even really a citizen of this country.
Are minorities guns in America? Like, what do you mean minorities? Like blacks and shit like that? Or
Anybody not
Asians?
white? Anybody not white?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah.
Also guess.
He's speeding up the videos because he's just talking kind of fast.
It's your mentality approaching
They
thinking
go
that,
out
that
on
we're
preach
guests
right
here.
there.
Yeah, I think we're guests here. That is,
Dude, we were Myron, we were born here. I'm not a
I
guest
see
in my
him.
home.
bro, we are guests here. That's what I was saying.
So the only people, so 95% of people here are guests.
Yeah, dude, nowadays, yeah, with the
95%
immigration, yeah.
I just know you and your two
So
pay
he's
wake up
watching the-
every morning.
Wait, was
hoping
that
you
this guy
magically
right
turn
now
white
talking
overnight.
down
Because
in the
we
left
all know
corner?
You think
Yeah.
you're white anyway.
So he was watching the video of them watching the video. Then we're watching the video of them watching the video.
Yeah,
Bro.
Stop it.
like facing mirrors together.
But the only thing you hate more than yourself is
you
black
say?
Americans.
Let's keep
It's the same picture in the same picture.
Oh, yeah.
You buy a
Put
bunch of
the
some
picture in the
Jordans.
picture.
So you're gonna buy some. Yeah,
Dude, I really wanted it.
yeah.
We gotta do the
You're gonna buy some Fendi.
next
You're gonna buy
week.
some
We
bullshit.
gotta break
You
the
can buy some
Myron Bradley,
Like, you're not gonna spend the money
whatever
on
that
the
guy's.
vessel.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Majority
yeah,
are
yeah.
gonna
This is
do
a
criminal
2-hour
shit.
video. I want to watch the whole
Come on,
thing.
man. Let's keep it a million. Let's keep it all the way a million. Buy some rims. Oh yeah, look at that shit spin. Yeah.
They probably get along great.
This dude's are such dorks,
Because
man.
unlike most immigrants
Look
and
at all
other
those
people of
YouTube,
color, we don't idolize whiteness or trip over
plaques
ourselves
and whatever they're
desperately
called in
seeking
the
white
back.
validation like you. Make no mistake, black people are the culture. We are strong, smart, creative, and the definition of perseverance. Through all the oppression and hatred we've endured for 400
we
plus
are
years.
the
How about
culture?
you, Marvin? Are you proud of your
You're part
culture?
of
I've
it.
never even heard you talk about your culture. I've heard
Everybody's
you
a part
obsess
of
over
it.
black people and black culture. I've heard you praise whiteness and white America and Christian nationalist ideals. Not too much about Sudan though. So nah, no identity crisis over here. Just proud and black. And that's
who
what eats
influenced
Marvin up.
culture?
That's why he hates us so much. And he
Jews.
built his entire
The influence culture.
Yeah, they influence whatever they want to influence. You got the lighter.
Yeah, everything that
Media.
everything that
fashion.
people are being creative with and about, it be influenced by what they've seen on TV, what they've heard on the radio, and all that is made and came from. And
Right, Easy E
it's possible.
Easy E from NWA was
because
partnered with
of
a
the
white Jewish
Jews.
man. White Jewish man was to create a gangster
That's
rap.
the record labels and everything. Yeah, the owners of it all. They decide what gets put out, what doesn't.
Well,
And then society has only that to run with. That's all we hear.
I read an article about
see.
all these record executives went to a meeting, and they were told to push gangster rap.
Yeah, yeah. It
And
wasn't all of them. It was like
it was
a set.
but it was a meeting for private prisons.
4 or 5. Yeah. Yeah.
That's some fucked
So
up
to
shit.
get them filled up.
Yeah,
platform around shitting on black people.
because before
make a
gangster
work
rap,
for.
before gangster rap, rap was like real good and peaceful, and
They pay the workers
all about the
34
unity.
cents.
aren't really down with the brown like that. We ain't
Who
Night
what?
Riders.
4 cents?
34 cents.
You gonna lie?
They pay the convicts like 4 cents to make a.
Yeah, they get like
First
12
off,
cents an
they're
hour or
obnoxious. They
some
have
shit
wear
like
fake
that.
hair.
Who they?
He's
What
both,
we watching?
both Spanish.
Let
You
me
look
dance
like-
with them.
Or half black.
More
You look like
Myron
half
shit.
Oh, that's what's her name? Bobby
He's
Alto.
obsessed with us. He can't get through a single day without thinking about, talking about, or tweeting about black people.
That's with black people, which is why racists exist. Because in order to be racist,
Right,
you
well,
need
I
to
see
wake
why
up
they're calling him
every day
racist, 'cause he's
and
not
just
black.
Continuously think about why you don't like a person or a group of people based on the color.
He's racist.
But I never hear him
He's
talk
more
about
racist than I
Sudan,
am.
the
So
I
Sudanese
mean,
people or his homeland. If he was
everybody's
really proud of his
racist.
culture,
All
he would be
sides are
wearing
racist.
robes and trying to uplift his people instead of spending all his energy trying to bring down mine. Just to get a pat on the head from white supremacists that wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
Myron, you were in MySpace the other day, and I said, you know, you're doing a great
I
job.
would say
Courtney,
black people are
but,
more openly
you know, if we
racist
take this
than white
country
people.
back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said I was born
Well, I
here,
guess,
and I'm not going anywhere.
depends on where you're
and this
at.
is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites is that once you think you help us,
But I've
then you're
seen
just gonna
both
stay in our
sides being
country. Do you
native.
still stand with that answer?
Bro,
Talking
look, man,
to
I know
people,
you're trying to get a culpable
people
moment
will
here.
outright be
No,
racist
it's the
about
truth,
the other
man.
race
This
in
is
front
the
of you.
issue with whites working with
But
non-whites.
both sides
We're
do
over
it.
here talking about a problem, then you bring it right back into, you know, this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, you
This whole white
said-
thing is what
The
built
fact
this
is,
country.
Myron had to cosplay as a black person from the culture to get fresh and fit off the ground. That's why he tried so hard to talk, look, dress, act like black people. And it was only thanks to
The
black
dude says
people
some
like Kevin
wild
Samuels
shit.
that their
Oh,
podcast
yeah,
took
Kevin
off in the
Samuels.
I like that
first place.
table.
Well, that
Yo,
and
Kevin
convincing
Samuels was
incel
the
dweebs that
man.
never
Yeah,
talked
I
to
like
a
that
woman in real
table.
life, that they
Do
were
you
actually
know
cool
Kevin
for constantly
Samuels?
crashing out on
No,
dissy
I
ass
don't
girls
know
that
Get
were
to
dumb
know
enough to come on
Kevin
their show to
Samuels.
promote
He
their
died.
OS. Myron
They
is a
took his
fraud in
ass
every sense
out.
of the
I think they
word. He
killed
made a
him.
career of giving
But
terrible
yo, go watch his
relationship and dating
shit.
advice. Two incels
Kevin
who were too
Samuels.
young or too
Yeah,
naive to
dude.
realize they were
You
taking
know
advice
you're
to
It's
the
funny.
dude in
You
the
know your
closet.
guys' texting to
It's
me.
hilarious. Yo, here we go. Watch this shit.
No glaze?
Look at him. No, super glaze. Super glaze, bro.
None of us is laying in the same bed hugging like that, and
All the
definitely
glaze
not
in the
kissing.
world.
Any
You
man that's
seen
ever
it.
gotten
He was
through
laying
girls
on top of
before
those
in the real
dudes.
world,
Yeah.
tell from a mile
I just
away
thought that
how
was a
this
good time to
goofy,
do it.
awkward,
Yeah, it was.
self-identity crisis having ass has never talked to a real woman in real life before, outside of being a sugar daddy or making them sleep with him in order to get on his podcast. Dude got grays in his beard and just got his first girlfriend. He bragged about her on
So
all
this
these
dude's gay?
podcasts, but the truth is she was just using him to pay
Myron.
bills, and they
Probably.
didn't even have sex.
Has the accusation of being fruity.
Oh, look at all them.
Well, they both had scandals. Come on.
Look at all them YouTube.
He got some girl
pictures.
pregnant,
And
was
we never
simping that
have
hard.
sexual relationships, guys. Like, you should stop with this.
They
Or was
don't
that the
have
other guy?
sex?
Man, I can't remember.
They don't have sex.
Gay? Yeah, they keep saying I'm
They're
gay.
both
Them boys
chilling.
commented about damn time. We all know you were smashing Angie.
We're gonna get there
You know what,
sometime if we
I
get
wish-
haters.
But no.
Chump.
And then
Chump.
she
You
left
know
with
that,
some
right?
random rollerblader, and she looks.
We'll get there sometime if we get haters.
What?
She looks
People
so
think we're a
happy
couple.
now.
Who said that?
I'm saying if we get haters, that's what they're gonna go at.
hell?
They're gonna call us
Dude,
fags.
what is going on in your brain, dude?
Because they just said they think he's
Crazy!
Did you not see what they were talking about? They think them two, him and his boy are fucking. They deny it.
Okay, all right.
And that's just haters. I said if we get haters, that's probably gonna be the first thing to go
That's
at.
not haters.
Yo,
Those dudes
I'm like,
seem suspect.
feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test. I know. You know what? You know what?
And it just doesn't get any dumber than people.
Three
who call her
recliners, that look
praising
comfortable.
America first.
Can you just do that? You got gold YouTube back there. So we need Syxx.
Especially considering
Sneako
Hitler,
did that.
Nazis, or those white Christian nationalists that they be meat riding will wipe them and their entire families off the faces
is it
of
gold
earth if
a
they
million?
got their way. But that doesn't bother you at all, does it, Marvin? Because you
I
think you're
want- I
white
want
anyway.
one,
That
though.
is until one of those racist white supremacists that Marvin spends all that time sucking up to puts his silly
Hurry
ass
up,
in his
YouTube.
place.
Send me one of them shits.
Let's just stick with the Americans for now. And then we got this the naturalization act here. Like, bro,
I think
for
the
you,
algorithm will
standard
just
guy,
start
you're
sending our
British,
shit
right?
out more.
Bro,
Watch.
you don't know you. Hold on.
Yeah.
YouTube
Hey,
loves
Myron,
me.
you're in a
And
hostile
I'm not
area.
prepared
We
for that
have a
conversation with you guys
relationship.
'cause I'm not-
Okay, well,
They're gonna have to either kick
you're not
me
gonna
out
have a
Good
or
one.
whatever.
You're not gonna have a conversation with him. Is what I'm trying
Okay,
to say.
well, this dude's a
Brain
so whatever.
by YouTube.
British guy, like, dude, I know you're mad about
Like,
that.
man,
He's gonna.
black men.
Yeah, we're gonna go
less
follow
likely
me
to-
on
You
YouTube.
just said you had a relationship with YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna go follow.
It's
We're not in a relationship. I said we have a relationship.
It's so funny how he
Which
crashes
you
out
do
on
too.
black
Everyone
people.
does
When
if
it
you
comes
use
to a
YouTube.
white racist
Yeah.
person
Just mine's
checking
a
him,
better
he is soft
relationship
as a
than
melted
your
marshmallow.
relationship
Dude
with
will
YouTube.
literally let them call him a sand N-word and have nothing to say for real. But that's really the
You spend
pattern.
more
Marvin
time with
acts
YouTube
so
than I do.
tough online with certain
What'd he
people
say? He said
only.
that they was
He will
calling him a
crash out and
sin-word?
have full meltdowns in the camera when he's in a room by himself or when that dweeb Fresh is with him. But he's so timid and respectful in person. Myron literally let Akash son him.
What I don't like, what I find corny
Oh.
is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my
There's
women,
your
period,
boy.
which is the corniest human
I
being
like Akash.
outside
I
of
just
criminal
feel
to me.
bad
We want
for
the guy
him,
to
man.
always care less. We want him to always have the leverage.
Childish as
You guys might not
Look at
like
him
it,
over
is
there
that
drinking that
child
liquid
belief,
death.
but we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs,
Cursed.
bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard.
And that's just
It's
embarrassing.
cursed
Myron
water.
is such
Big
a
shout out to
delusional
Jew
sellout
Almighty
cornball that he's
for putting this
supporting
on
MAGA
Jew
or American First, where if they
Yeah.
had
Oh,
their
that's how
way,
it's
they would
made
ship him
pronounced.
and his
That shit
immigrant
is funny
family
as
back
fuck.
to
It's not even over yet. What are you doing?
Oh, I was.
The fuck?
Sudan immediately. Unlike that loser Myron, I'm proud to be black. I love my people and my culture. We are the dopest people on the faces of earth. As a black man with this platform, I try to stay as informed as I can, which is why I did that post in the first place, calling out them switching out MAGA hats for American First hats.
All right,
and
that's
still
the
being
first I've
same
seen of
racist
American
movement.
First
And I
hat.
do that because it's my
Yeah, I
responsibility
seen it
to
the other
share
day.
that
I don't
information
watch
and
that.
inform
Is that
as
the
many other
Democrats
people of
first?
I
color
don't
as
watch that
possible
guy.
when it comes to the foolishness. So shout out to my beautiful black and brown people. Thank you for
But
rocking
America
with me
First
and
does
this
make
channel.
more
Be proud
sense.
of who you are and love your culture. And just be thankful every day
Jews
that you are not
last.
some weird, awkward, corny, self-hating, racist, Sudanese cosplaying Uncle Tom. Dumb enough to believe that
Oh, he
racism
just
isn't worth
ripped. That was
discussing
a
in
good. Yeah, we just.
2025. But shout out to my channel
That was
members.
pretty
I
good. Yeah,
appreciate
shout out to the
y'all. Thank you
channel.
so much for the
I
support.
like
And
that.
Nick Fuentes.
We'll
America
go over
First.
here.
America
Oh.
First. America First.
Dude, I
America
hate that
First.
fucking.
America First.
I hate that
America
Myron,
First.
dude.
Huh?
Dude, the first, like I said, I saw him on Jubilee, and like I just wanted to punch him in his face. And I'm a very nice person. I just don't want to punch you in your face, but he has one of those faces, one of them attitudes.
Who, Myron?
Myron, yeah.
And his boy, Fresh and Fit, got
Yeah.
that punchable face. Yo, tell me to light up. I don't know. I never liked those two dudes. They always seem, and they act out on them chicks. When they have girls on their pod, they like to yell at them and kick them out and feel like they're a man for yelling at chicks. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it.
No, you definitely sent this to me.
What is this one about? What's it called? I know it's by a call from
Apple just
Uprising.
released digital ID for Americans.
Oh, yeah, I think he's saying something about some new Apple.
Says it has had enough of vaccine misinformation on its site.
Which if Apple did release it, which I don't see why he'd make a video if they didn't.
To run circles around major news
That's not good.
Many people don't know the difference between something real.
It's like the baby stuff. Elon Musk wants to be the one to start it, though.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world,
This, I would say, is just to get you more used to having a digital ID. So like,
secret societies,
people that are using this are going to be more susceptible to be okay with the digital ID.
of time, but not anymore.
You know what I mean?
Because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is
Satanic
a call
panic.
for an uprising.
If
I
you
like
ever
his
forget
old
your
one better.
passport or driver's license at the airport, Apple has you covered. The tech giant is rolling out a new digital ID feature that lets iPhone users carry their passport details in their
And we
back
can
pocket
skip through this.
just in
Probably.
time
This guy
for
likes
busy
to talk
holiday
a lot.
travel.
Not
Now, so
this
far,
part,
it's
but I'm
not
talking about-
available for international trips, and so for more on this, I want to bring
Oh
in
my
our
God,
tech
who's
reporter,
channel are they?
Mike Dubusky, who has all the details.
Look at this
And,
guy.
like, it is
He looks like
important
a
to note
dwarf,
that
don't
this
he?
is
His head is
specifically for
huge.
domestic flights, but
Is it
it's
just
sort
me?
of like a digital passport, right?
Is it just me?
Oh,
some ways,
he looks
yeah.
like a
So the way
bobblehead.
this
It looks weird. Look at how skinny his arms look.
Dude, it just reminded me another thing.
Looks
you,
weird with
you know
that
how
earring.
you know how they say you got to get the bright ID to be able to fly now and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now they've made another line at TSI. You got to pay like $18 with your ID to verify yourself, so people can still fly. with it,
Pre-check?
right? When you go
You're
through
talking about
security
pre-check?
check, yeah, you get a $18 charge for not having a real ID. Just having yours.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Alex, is that you get your actual physical passport, you get out your phone, you take a picture
See how
of
they
the
force you
front
to
little
do this shit,
photo
yo?
page, and then you also scan the chip that's in the back of the passport.
It's usually by just
and then you also have to
convenience
take
they
a
force
selfie,
it
so
on
Apple
you.
can actually make sure that
Now
you're the
they're
one
just
trying to
having
upload this
cash
digital
penalties?
ID, as it's known, to
That's
the
wild.
Apple Wallet app. But after that, you can basically use this as
That's
what it
wild.
sounds
The
like, a
cash
digital
penalty?
ID. You can check in
Yeah.
with TSA, again, only for domestic
This world's
flights. And
going to shit.
potentially down the line, you could use this for other purposes. Things like, getting into bars or ordering, things off websites that are over 21. Things like alcohol from Uber Eats, for example. So in some ways, it's like a passport. In some ways, it's like a real ID or a driver's license.
Well, and so Mike, which airports are accepting
Until
this?
you make an AI one.
About 250 of them across the United States at this point, across 12 states and Puerto Rico. So it is pretty widespread, and you can expect those numbers to go up.
Dude, I
as
don't
Apple
want my
rolls this
money
out
and
more
everything
broadly.
on my
This is
phone. I
still
don't.
in
Do you use
beta
Apple
testing,
Pay
so
or
the idea is
Samsung
you
Pay?
walk through a TSA
Google
line,
Pay.
and then you go
You
up
just
to
tap
the
your
little
phone
ID
when you go
scanner.
places?
Instead
No.
of taking out your passport,
I
you
usually
simply
take out
hold the
cash to
power
go
button
shopping.
down on your phone to open the Apple
I see
Wallet
people
app,
like if I go
and
to a
it will
drive-thru,
scan your
I
digital
see people
ID.
in
With their
front
phone.
of me
That you
sticking their
can, as
phone.
the
Yeah,
individual,
it's
also
like
choose
what?
what information you're sharing, and it is still
You better have a
password
case that
protected in the
blocks
same way
that,
that
and you have to
Apple Pay
open
is.
it
So
or
if you hand
something.
your phone over to a TSA
'Cause
agent, they can see your ID, but they
People
can't
can
see
just have
anything
that
else on your
machine
phone.
and snatch your shit.
Well, and Mike, look, I mean, my wallet, many of my credit cards are already stored on my phone. I've got facial recognition for
Next time
for
you go
security
somewhere,
here,
stop somebody,
are
ask
there
them to use
security
their
concerns
phone
about putting
to make a call.
government
And
ID
just go to
info
YouTube and
into a smartphone?
subscribe, and then start liking all our
Just inherently,
videos.
every time that we
I
upload
did
any
that
form of
with the 2
identification or any
accounts that were
sort of
on
financial information to our tech devices.
the
Now,
TV.
Apple, for
Let me
their
see
part,
your,
say
let me
they
see your
don't have
phone.
any insight into when you're using this digital ID,
Like,
what
like,
information that you're
like,
sharing.
like,
But of course, there's the security concerns, Alex. There's also the sort of just practical concerns. What if you go to the airport, you're waiting in line for too long, and your phone battery runs out, or your phone just dies, or it breaks?
I gotta make a
There's
playlist
some
of our.
logistical concerns here that could pose a pretty big problem if people start leaving their actual identification at home. And that's why many
I should
officials
make a
are saying,
playlist of
in this
all
sort of
our
early stages
pod
of this
episodes.
rollout, it's best to bring your passport with you.
And when I
just
go to
in
bed,
case.
just press play.
Just in case.
Let it
All
just
right,
rock
Mike,
out.
thanks for that.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's
Let's
show.
see what he says.
As you heard, Apple has announced that they are introducing their own version of a digital ID. It is very important to pay attention
not
to
what
how
they said.
countries roll out the digital ID because it's going
wanna
to
hear-
be
you wanna
different
hear
in
what he
every
said?
single country based on the behavior of the citizens. For example, a country like America, you know they're not going to be able to get everybody's guns. Other countries were willing to give up their guns. They call America the Great American Experiment because everything that occurs
I
in this
believe that.
country is willed through mind control,
Yeah.
and people willingly
was an
partake in the
investment.
things the government wants to push on them and mandate on them.
For convenience.
They sign up for things like Facebook. They sign up for things like digital IDs and real IDs. Whereas other countries like the UK, which we just heard, are forcing these things on their civilians, giving their civilians no option. Here in America, they're using the option of the illusion of choice. Companies, corporations, which are really shell companies of DARPA, are going to be offering the
Yeah,
digital ID in
that's
the name
true.
of convenience. And I will go into
DARPA?
And he said convenience. The government, yeah. Pretty much everything comes from an arm of the government.
God damn it.
Almost everything that's mainstream.
I was watching The View.
Yeah.
And Sarah Haynes, the blonde woman, I believe her name is. They were talking about the Epstein files. And she goes, it goes as far as back as what was before Pizzagate. You've said it plenty of times. It's initials.
Franklin cover-up?
No, it's
Initials?
Harpo. Something. It's like it's one word. I guess it's like the pedophile shit before like Pizzagate.
Well, there was a bunch of them.
I can't remember the exact word, but you've said it a few times in the beginning. I was like, she just said some conspiracy shit on radio TV because the only other person.
It's not conspiracy. These things are things that happened.
Yeah, okay, but that's bold to do it on The View.
What? Speak facts? Speak about something that was prominently in the news at one point?
And that's the first time I've ever seen her.
There's the Franklin cover-up. There's
It was sounding like a company name. I'll figure it out. I'll remember it. It's one they got the tip of my tongue. It's
what letters in the tip of your tongue?
An A, maybe. I don't know. Wolf. That's Washington, but this is ridiculous.
But in the UK, they
but your phone's already kind of a digital tracker.
Forcing this on you, saying that you won't be able to have a job unless you have a digital ID. And they know that that's not going to fly in America. And I expect
they've been able to use
deceive Americans by
the
having
electricity wires in the wall,
digital IDs, as opposed to what
your
we're seeing
TV
in
as
the
a
UK,
camera.
where the
But the wires in your walls
That
and
way
everything you plug
willingly
into it,
use your free will
every
to
wire
sign
we
up
got
for
going
these
around,
because you
it
trust
gives
these
off
corporations
frequencies.
like
And if
Apple
you have
and
something that can
Amazon
pick
and
up those
Samsung.
frequencies,
But the reality of
then
the
you
matter
have
is
a
that these
map of the
companies
inside
are
of this
all
room of
creations
every.
the government. They are shell
It
companies.
where it bounces,
You trust in these companies. You
we'll
like
create an outline
you
of where
see
we
the
are.
people who pretend to be the
And then they
creators
just
of these companies.
see
You
where
get
we
their
are.
fake backstories from Steve Jobs
they can
to
see
Mark
me.
Zuckerberg. You
They
think that
can
all this
see us all
technology is
since
for your
the
benefit.
60s.
But it's not. It's
Like,
government
they've
surveillance,
known
enslavement
how to do
technology that
sonar
they
for the
know
longest.
if they brought it to your front door, you would never have brought this tech
You can do sonar
into
for
your home. So
all the
Apple
different
is
wavelengths.
introducing their digital ID.
gotta set
And
it
you saw the clip there,
for
how they're going to use
certain
biometrics, how this is convenient in case you lose your passport or your license. You'll have it stored.
What about you
in
lose your
digital log.
phone?
This isn't
Somebody's
the
got
first
all
time
your
we've heard
information.
about this. We've heard it
Like someone could really hack
multiple
it.
times. We've heard about things
Hack
like
into
the
your
Real
phone?
ID. We've
Yeah.
heard about
There's a way,
digital
but not
licenses
the
in
average
specific
person.
states.
But he's like, you
We
lose
have
your
to pay
wallet,
attention
you
to how they
lose your
start
passport.
marketing and
People lose their
manipulating
phone. This
people
is
into
lose
a
anything
digital
else.
ID, and of course, convenience
Right,
is
but
going
it's
to be at
digital.
the
You
top
get a new
of that
phone,
list.
it's
But let's
back on
quickly
the new
take a look
phone.
at Apple, who is announcing this, because
It's not
keep in
actually
mind,
done, you know.
when Apple is telling you that all of this stuff is going to be on your phone, your wallet's going to be in your phone.
Why are we
your
watching a video
passport,
about
your
Apple? We
license,
both
your
have
medical
Androids.
data, all this stuff
Well,
in a
because
digital
they're-
wallet. Remember, Apple
You
is
gotta pay
also
attention.
getting
They're
ready
the first ones
to
to do
eliminate
something
the
like
cell
this,
phone.
so it's the baby
The
step.
smartphone
That's
is
why he's
going
talking
away.
about it.
Apple's already supporting brain implant
Everything comes
control
slowly.
of its devices, where you can
They
control
don't just throw it
technology
on
through
you.
brain-computer interface.
That's how you get
People like Elon Musk
a
have
lot
already
of
announced it. Mark Zuckerberg
pushback.
announced it. Bill Gates. All of these guys have.
But if you do it little by little,
This is like,
people are okay with it. Then the next step, then the next step. It's the boiling frog. You know the boiling
said
frog thing?
that the smartphone is going to be obsolete.
You don't throw a
this
frog in
technology is
boiling
coming
water.
forward,
You put it in there, and then you
where
turn the
all of your
fire
stuff
on,
is
and
going
it
to be
slowly,
stored in
and it never knows
technology.
it's
And then they say,
boiling.
well, we're also going to get rid of that smartphone you're going to use for your passport and for your license. You have to start paying attention to what is coming, which is this technology being embedded inside of your genetic code via blockchain. I've talked about Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. No man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, keep in mind, all these companies have a direct connection, whether it's their logos, the history of the company, the numerologies with these companies. They have direct connections to the mark of the beast.
You know, if you
whether
mirror
it's
that
666
Apple symbol,
like
it
we see
makes
with
it
Apple,
alien.
or in fact, Apple's
It makes
logo
a
in
what?
general, right? The
Alien.
bite of the apple. Do you think
Ew.
Steve Jobs saw an apple, took a bite, and said that would
Pause
be
it
a
and
great
Google that.
logo? It represents the forbidden fruit, the forbidden knowledge, the snake biting
He
the
might show
fruit
it,
in
actually.
the
Hold
garden.
on.
In Adam and Eve, the
Wait a
temptation, right? That's what the logo comes from. That's why the bite mark is even in it. Don't forget, the first Apple computer sold for
first Apple computer.
$666.66. Here, again, I've showed this clip many times. It's important
I've
to
seen
see it.
that.
Here is Steve Wozniak, the counterpart to Steve Jobs, the
And remember,
co-creator of Apple, who even
all these
has
AI
a crap-eating
is
grin on his face while he
damn,
lets you
digital
know
Ouija
why they
boards.
picked the number 666 and can't even help but smirk at the notion
Digital
of
Ouija
as if they were
boards,
so
bro.
clueless of
Talking
why
to
they
the
picked that
other
number.
side.
Over here, we've got the very first computer we ever built. I hand wired the entire bottom, soldered it all together. That was an Apple I, the first Apple I computer ever.
Those were the most incredible times. The summer that I built the Apple I computer, I was totally aware that a revolution was close to starting. Steve Jobs came into town. He'd pop into town, see what I was up to, the latest thing I designed for fun, and then he'd somehow turn them into some money for both of us. So Steve Jobs went in to sell him some of our little boards that we built for $20. He said, no, they want to buy the thing ready to go. it cost us $250 to build maybe, we'd sell it for $500. And then the retail price was $666.66 because I, as a mathematician, like repeating digits. And that was what it should be.
And again, Apple, the one releasing the digital ID, also has Apple Intelligence, which I've covered in the past. Does that logo look familiar? If you look at the two logos next to one another, you count the number of corners in it. That's a heptagram. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
7.
The heptagram used as a symbol for Babylon and Aleister Crowley's occult Thelema religion. It's a heptagram. Okay, the heptagram is known as the mother of abominations in Aleister Crowley's teachings, that specific symbol.
Yep.
So
Aleister
what we
Crowley's
know
teachings.
is that if they start marketing this digital ID through corporations versus Donald Trump coming out and telling you, versus Joe Biden or whoever the next clown is, Gavin Newsom, you know that people are...
Got that old Nokia with the snake game.
What about the black? Is that the BlackBerry right there?
I believe so, yeah. I never had one of them.
Dude, this is like the original cell phone.
That's that shit. That's like a car phone.
Yeah.
They had the flip right there.
Right here.
Yep,
I think that's the first cell phone I had.
Yeah, my first was StarTech Motorola. Did it have a StarTech on there? Let's see.
No, mine was
Find a
Cellular One.
Find a StarTech. Stop playing Find StarTech. If they don't have a StarTech,
it's not where Waldo.
It is where's Waldo's. Oh, they were the Razor. I had the Razor. Yup, I had the Razor.
I was looking for
I had the
Razor.
I had a Razor. Yeah, I had a Razor. You had a Razor?
Oh, the Razor down there. I finally found a Razor.
Yeah, you found a Razor. Oh, I found a Razor that's open to the left. Over by that BlackBerry. To the right of that BlackBerry. Right there. Yep, right there. You was just on it. Down. Right there. That's an open Razor.
Damn, you got some good ass sight, man.
Tell me I ain't right. Sorry, all right, I can't find the StarTech. But StarTech
going to be opposed to it if they're on the opposite side of the political aisle. Because that's what we've gotten to with the psychosis.
I used to have
if
this
Trump
guy tell
supports digital
pager.
ID, somehow conservatives will probably be on board.
I don't know what
but
kind of pager
Democrats
I
who
used to
normally
have.
would support anything,
I had a free
they're
one.
told to put in their
I had a
bodies or anything that
1-800
they're
number,
told to do.
1-888.
Like what we saw with the vaccines. They
I
always
never
be
had
on
to
board,
pay
but
the
now
bill.
Donald
I had
Trump
it
is
for
the
like
one
4
implementing it,
years.
right? So we're likely going to see these corporations doing this. And the
I think it was a
iPhone
doctor's.
is the most popular phone in the United States and the world, okay?
Is
It
it?
is the number one phone used
Samsung
worldwide.
was.
And they're not the
No.
only ones who are doing this. That's how we
People
can
be
tell
clowning
by
people
looking at
with
these
Samsungs
stories
like it's for poor
that,
people or
Apple's got a
something.
digital ID. Well, guess what?
It's like
So
a
does
BMW
Samsung
to
and their digital wallet. They have their own version
Toyota?
of
No,
a
to
digital
like
ID. And I expect other
Ford,
companies to start doing the same exact thing. And they're
Chrysler.
going to see how many
I don't
people
like. I've
willingly,
had an iPhone.
without
They act
being
like it's a
forced or
Dodge
told by the
Neon
government,
to a
will
Mercedes
sign up
or
for a
something.
digital
You
ID.
Jim,
see.
like,
They
my
saw
boy
the
Jim's got a
pushback with the
Google
real
phone.
ID,
He loves his
and they
Google
realized, wow, a
phone.
lot of people didn't show up for
Well,
this. I mean, I
Google
covered it
runs
at
the
the
best
time,
with
so you may not have
Android
seen the videos
because
I've been all over
Android
the
is
place.
made by
But
Google.
they pretended like there were long lines to
So,
get the real ID. Nobody was
why
showing
wouldn't they have
up
the
for
best?
the real ID. Nobody
It's supposed to be the
cared
smoothest.
about the real ID. Then they tried to make it mandatory in regards to needing a real ID and able to fly
And I think they just came out with a
Otherwise, you
fold,
have your passport.
like,
A lot of
like
people
my
said,
phone.
fine, I'll just bring my passport every time I fly. I don't care. I'd rather get my passport renewed. I don't feel like getting a real ID. Why do you want my real ID?
I
And
told
they've
you they
seen the
made. I
pushback.
saw
They
in the
look at the
news.
data,
$18
and they don't like the
charge.
data. They just pivot. They did it with COVID. They
Yeah,
wanted
they
to bring in
tried
the
this.
digital
But
ID
that's
and the digital
crazy what they
passport
did
with
during
COVID.
COVID, and
They
people
saw
were
your
all
response
for
to
it
COVID.
because they were
They
scared,
saw how many
bro.
people really got vaccinated. They saw how many people were screaming
shit
about a
might-
digital
oh,
passport. They
man,
saw how
that
many people were
scared me.
screaming about contact tracing. How many people were
How
pissed
how
off
people fell for it
about
so
social
easily
distancing and
and
standing
got
6
so
feet apart.
crazy
So instead of
about
all the
it.
variants they promised us
had
we
to go
get
to
every
work the
single
other
month,
day.
they pivoted
Me
to
too.
the immigration crisis as the new way to convince you that we need a digital ID.
But it's
COVID
crazy,
didn't work. Let's
just 'cause
create
they
a
were
new
scared.
problem. There's immigrants coming in. We'll pretend we can't stop
They
them.
just went
We'll
along
tell
with what
voters that their
other
votes are getting
people
thrown
were
out, but
saying
these
on the
people from other
TV.
countries are voting in their elections. Thus, the elections are rigged. These are psychological things that they're doing all to bring in a digital ID. And what you need to understand most is that everything you're seeing is a government
My
operation.
family members went and got the
Apple releasing a digital
vaccine,
ID.
man.
All
Do
of
you
these
have
companies,
the
again, are
real
shell companies
ID?
of DARPA.
No.
Let me simplify.
I got vaccinated.
Let me do
Sorry.
it as quickly as I
You're
can. Let me
fucking
educate
retarded.
you so you don't get bored of what DARPA is, because people hear DARPA and they don't understand. DARPA, simplified, okay?
And you went
is
and
a
got the
U.S.
flu shot
government
recently?
agency under the Department of Defense.
This dude
Its job
is so
is to invent
stupid.
and develop crazy, high-risk, high-reward technologies that are way
Oh
ahead of their time,
I
mostly
have
to keep U.S.
underlying
military far
conditions,
ahead from
motherfucker.
everyone
Woo!
else into the
All
technology.
more reasons why you shouldn't do it, you bigger retard. Oh my
Get a ton
god.
of money and
This
freedom
dude
to
has
work
no
on things
common
that sound like
sense.
I
science
listen to the
fiction,
science
and
on
this is
the
going to
Yeah, but
their AI, which they're using to tell you that all correct information is coming from
this
AI
dude
now,
never
and
gonna
everything
win.
else is misinformation. So this is coming from their own mouths. That's why I'm using it. Okay, they say with the rule that if it's not at least a little bit insane and potentially game-changing, they're probably not interested. So here are things that DARPA has created: the internet, GPS, stealth aircraft technology, voice recognition, computers, mouse, graphical user interfaces, self-driving cars,
Self-driving car tech.
mRNA vaccine technology. See how this ties together? Hypersonic weapons. And
still
that's not to
stuck
mention
on
just some other things, brain-computer
that word.
interfaces, which it
What
does
word?
mention drone swarms.
That
How about directed energy weapons?
chick
All
on the view
creations
used that
of
I've
DARPA, all
only
things we're
heard
seeing on
you
a
say
day-in, day-out basis.
before.
And again, who funds DARPA? DARPA is fully funded by you and me if you pay your taxes. Taxpayers
Some
fund
shit's worth
DARPA.
remembering and
what
talking
DARPA
about.
does with their
Yeah, I
money
really meant to.
is they create this technology and then they
But I
have
don't know what it
shell
was I said.
companies sell you this technology because they know you would never bring it in your home. You would
Oh,
never
you know
want
what?
Big Brother to track you with GPS, right?
I have a
For
text.
example, the internet, right? The internet, when the internet came out, well, it was slowly marketed
With a
to you.
list
And
of
by the
all
way, the
those
birth of the
cover
web,
up
which was started at DARPA,
type of
the
things.
World Wide Web, working with DARPA, was created at CERN, right? And of course, World Wide Web, which nobody ever thinks about anymore, www,
That's Jeff
is
Wilson.
666 in Hebrew. And of course, CERN's logo is littered with that
666.
number
CERN has it.
666, as I mentioned
Yeah,
earlier, about
right.
being able to buy or sell in terms of thinking about the internet and thinking about if a digital ID is something that's embedded in
So
your
much shit
genetics
has that.
via an mRNA vaccine, well, you'll only be doing
The
purchasing
mRNA
via
vaccine is scary.
a digital
But what's even
wallet, which they
scarier is they
condition you
talk
into
about
with
they
things
can
like
put it in
PayPal and
plants and we
Venmo
can
over
eat
the
it.
last
QAnon.
decade or so. So we go back to DARPA. We look at all the insane
You
technology,
sure?
right? And then you say to yourself,
You
wow,
never said that?
GPS. These are all things that,
I swear to
look,
God.
You
GPS
talking
in the
about
car. Oh, I have this. That's
QAnon?
sold to you.
Yeah.
It's marketed to you.
QAnon.
And then you willingly
Yeah.
use your free will
That
and
was a
buy
big
these
thing
things, thinking that
on.
That's
Jeff
the one
Bezos
she
isn't
referred to.
spying on
That
me.
has nothing to do
Mark
with
Zuckerberg, what is
Pedophilia.
he
like
I'm
Pizzagate.
talking
No, it
about
doesn't.
on Facebook, right? They give you a nice little cute story about who these people are, right?
And people
These
say that
are
was fake
shell
AI.
companies. It's really your government, whether it's
Is this a
Meta,
Trump
Amazon,
conspiracy?
Apple, Google,
that a
Nvidia,
It was when Trump was
Tesla,
president
Microsoft.
the first
They're
time.
all directly connected.
He said he was going to clean
Intel,
the swamp,
HP,
and this
IBM,
that
all connected.
that
to the
site
government.
on
So you get
X,
characters like
that
Bezos,
account on X was
Zuckerberg,
called QAnon
Jobs,
for
and
anonymous.
in your mind, you get
And it
these
would
stories.
say
That's
all
why they
these
throw
things,
these
and some of it would
biopics out
actually
every
happen. So
couple of
everybody
months,
was
right?
like, "Oh
How many
shit, this
Steve
weird,
Jobs biopics do people need to
what
see?
this weird
No,
account
nobody
is
wants to
saying
really
this
see it.
shit."
They
Dude,
give
he
it to
wants
him because
some
he's
Trump.
such
He
a
wants
smart guy. He came up with this idea.
some
Ooh, did Mark
Democrats
Zuckerberg steal this
in
idea
prison.
from these guys? No. DARPA
telling
created this
the
technology
armed
with
forces they don't
taxpayers'
have
money.
to
This
do illegal
technology was created
orders.
to spy and bring in a surveillance state on their own civilians. The civilians would have uprised against this if they realized it. So what they did was they started marketing it to you in cool brand names like
California.
Apple, by showing you video games and cool
Facebook.
little things you could do on your phone, like take a picture of yourself and turn
I
it
think
into
they
a
just bought
black and
something
white
else,
photo,
too.
or put little flowers or kiss emojis or heart emojis by your face. And the next thing you know, this technology is accepted. That's exactly what they're doing right now with AI. They're giving you AI and they're saying you could make a thumbnail for a video. You could do this with AI. You could take a picture of, you could take Keanu Reeves and put him in Top Gun and have a 15-second clip. And all these people love it. They love to be entertained. And then we allow this technology
We
in
do
our
love to be
society, not realizing,
entertained.
wait a minute, the government
Yeah.
has the advanced technology, so far advanced. Somebody just commented on one of my videos and they said, look at AI, it's crap. Those videos don't work. You can see the guy's hand. That's the AI they released to you to get you accustomed to it.
I mean,
You have zero idea how advanced their AI is and what
Yeah,
it's
make it
planning
I
go
to
thought
do
the
to
AI
the rest
hand
of
thing
us,
was going to be a
especially
problem
through
for
AI
way
governance,
longer.
right?
They already got rid of it.
Apple, direct connection. Let's look at these connections before,
I think they made it a problem on purpose to act like, oh, it's
I
not
don't know
ready
if I
yet.
brought it up before. I saw a thing a couple of weeks on the news. A boy was born with no left hand. one of his teachers, kid was I think 9-10 years old. One of his teachers made him a hand out of a 3D printer, and it connects to it when he flexes his muscles in this, it contracts. That shit was dope. The teacher
Did you see the girl?
For like $20 a parts.
Bro, well, this girl has like this super high tech one that costs mad money, and she had it on and you couldn't tell, right? And then she took it off and she put it on the table, and then they were like, well, the crazy thing about her hand is it works remotely. And she made it like move around while it was on the table. Oh,
that's creepy. That's creepy.
That's dope, though. It's like the thing from.
This is what's really important for you to know, okay?
We want to watch
Apple
everything
directly
that's going to have to say.
to DARPA. DARPA's investments in foundational
we
technologies
could skip ahead.
directly
Let's see
shape
what. Let's
Apple's
skim through.
hardware and software.
Let's see what he's talking about.
Not through the chipsets
No,
they're
hold
making.
it.
They're going to be
Let's skim through.
crazy.
It'll show you. And then I do want you to. Oh, what's this?
Grandfather, co-founder of DARPA.
Oh yeah.
Take a look at
they
Jeff
had like Jeff
Bezos. You think
Bezos
that guy
just started this company in his garage. This book company.
Can't even make a
No,
sentence. They all
his
sound
daddy
like
is this
lunatics.
rich DARPA
They're like,
guy
oh,
from
they're
the
just crazy
government.
tech guys are smarter than us. That's why they sound like that. They're
Come on.
actors, right? Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX. Creation
Who else is
of
going
what?
to start a giant company
Creation
that's like the
of
biggest
DARPA.
thing that's taken
Deep
over?
enduring partnership with
I don't
DARPA
know.
since its earliest days.
Someone who fucking
DARPA,
comes
US
from some
Department of
big
Defense,
government
high-risk,
agency's
high-reward
kid.
R&D arm provided critical early
Makes
validation
sense
and
to
funding
me.
that helped SpaceX
Nepotism
survive
at
into
its
bankruptcy in
best.
2008.
Same thing with Elon
It's involved
Musk.
in other ways with Tesla.
Right,
They'll
didn't
try to
his
pretend like it's not. We
grandpa
all
or
know
something have
how the
something?
government came in. Donald Trump's
Yo,
uncle
Elon
actually
Musk
took
Something to do with some shit.
innovations
Elon
from
Musk has so
Nikola
many
Tesla,
kids that he's
and
gonna
then,
make
of
them all
course, put it under
billionaires and
the
put them in
character
positions
of
of.
Elon Musk as the Tesla creator and founder.
Yeah.
This is
He's kinda
government
scary.
What do you
tech
think it's going to
interesting.
be?
NVIDIA, another one.
We
Read
think
about
we're going to
NVIDIA
have a
almost every day,
President
right?
Trump until
NVIDIA, the big stock.
2030.
Everyone's talking, NVIDIA, the stock. NVIDIA's gonna, the
Yeah,
chipsets
his
they're
son
making, they're going to be
runs.
crazy. NVIDIA's going to power the AI infrastructure, right? Well,
His
NVIDIA
son,
funded
both his
by
sons
DARPA,
and his
right?
daughters.
So it's not DARPA
That's all I'm
going out
saying
and saying,
about
hey,
the
this
whole,
company NVIDIA has a cool idea. We'd like to help them
Donald
out.
Trump being
It's
a
DARPA
time
saying,
traveler, and
here, you're going
he
to
had
take
a
this
mentor
technology
named
and you're
Donald.
going to push it out. We're going to let people invest in these stocks. If you like to
You
part
can
of
be a
these
president for 8
corporations,
years,
we'll make
right?
the stocks
Yeah.
go up.
So
We'll make them go down.
if all
make
3
people go
kids
crazy,
are
but watch
president
their
next
stocks.
right in a row,
Meanwhile, we're bringing out this
and
technology
they do
that should
2
be
terms
legal,
each,
that no normal human being should
that's
ever
24
want
years.
in their world. But they're
We're
wrong.
barren
They're really
Plus
wrong.
Trump's
They're wrong
4.
because they're making money via stocks. They're
That's 28
seeing
years of
companies
Trump.
sell it to them
You
and not
evil
big
man.
companies do it,
You
right?
evil
I talked
man.
about Facebook and the LifeLog program.
I'm just saying that's a possible
DARPA's
thing.
LifeLog program, okay? It was created by DARPA, the U.S.
That's
Department of
28
Defense
years.
Research
Trump
arm initiated the LifeLog
Jr.
program in 2003 under its
or
Information
not
Processing
Trump,
Techniques
Barron.
Office, okay?
Yo,
We
Barron
talked
could
about
have a
this
kid in a couple
recently.
years, and then by the
LifeLog
time they're all done with the presidency, his kid's next.
With people willingly gone to LifeLog, if they came out and said, hey,
All their kids could have kids
internet
and kids and
website.
kids, and we could
Where
just
you
have
go
Trumps
there
and Trumps
you
and
put in your
Trumps.
information, and you put in what you're thinking, you put in what you're eating.
They're never ending. They're never ending.
Tag locations when you
Trump,
update.
Trump,
Right? Would you
Trump,
willingly do
Trump,
that?
Trump. You're lucky I ain't gonna throw that at your neck.
URL. No, you wouldn't. So they
break
built
Yeah,
that
you
LifeLog.
made me hurt my
Shut
neck
it down.
over here
They
having a
launched
fit.
That's
Facebook.
right.
They gave you the
You're
character
worse
of
than
Mark
you're
Zuckerberg.
wishing the
Zuckerberg
worst
stole
thing
the
for
idea from the
this
Dorothy twins
world.
at Harvard University, right?
This
Everybody goes
country.
down a fake
Can't believe you just spoke
Yo,
up.
no matter who's president,
Really doing
they're
it.
gonna
What's
push
Sparkle
Agenda
Bubbles? How about
2030
Because if we look
in
at everything,
some
we look
way
at
or
the connection
fashion.
of the internet, we look at
But
the
no
connection
matter
of Wi-Fi,
what,
we look at the
it will
5G
all
towers.
get
Well,
done
AT&T
by that time.
and
It's
DARPA
all
have a direct
planned out
connection, right?
already.
DARPA's funding and technical guidance helped shape AT&T Bell Labs.
God help
They've been
us.
working together since AT&T
Just go back to the World Economic Forum's website and check out Agenda 2030 and watch it play out. And watch it play out. If you get the book, COVID-19, I forget what it is. I have it in the other room. If you get that and read it, everything's in there the way it's going to play out.
Verizon spin-offs from AT&T.
So if you want to read the future, read that
companies
book.
like T-Mobile spin-offs, right?
And if you read it
So
good
DARPA
enough
put this tech
and
out
do
and
your
they give you the-
homework,
well,
you
you
could
can
invest.
real good reader, boss.
You could invest in the right companies. and get rich off of
These other
it.
phones
Why
will be
aren't you
low, these
rich off
burner
it?
phones,
I
right?
didn't
Let's say if
read
it's
and
some
do the
independent
homework.
thing, a
All
company
right?
I
I said you could.
that you're free with. You're picking what you want. You're making this choice.
So you want to give it to me and have me do the
Anybody
homework.
could. I'm just putting it out there.
Into our own
What book are we talking
all
about?
of these phone
We're back,
companies
ladies
are
and
all
gentlemen.
connected to
Keep them
dark web,
entertained.
right?
Super
Just like
He's
all the
leaving me
big tech
alone.
companies.
I don't know
And
what
this
to
is all
do.
about
Super.
full-on
That dude can
government
be an
surveillance.
asshole at
The
times,
digital
guys.
ID is
Telling
the
you,
key. It's
he's
the
mean to
coup de
me.
grace of the entire thing. It is what is needed to
Talking
move
all
forward
that Trump trash.
in a new
What the fuck is
world
wrong
order.
with him?
The
He took the
entire
lighter with him.
purpose of September 11th.
Yeah, dude.
Sacrificing
Nothing meaner
human
than
design
Yeah,
is a part of
dude.
it. Rituals are always
Can
a
you
part
see
of it.
it?
We
But
didn't
the
really
purpose
react to
of
this
it,
video.
of
We
course,
just
was the Patriot
COVID-19, the
Act.
Great
We would not
Reset.
be allowed to be
By
funded
who?
this type of surveillance without it. The
Klaus
Patriot Act
Schwab.
was passed in
They-
2001.
Well, Klaus Schwab has been
October
replaced
26th,
now, but
not even 2
oh
months
my
after
God,
9/11.
they went
Right, 'cause they
from
needed people
one
to be
evil-looking character to this Bond-looking character
believing in
that
their
runs the
bullcrap
World
narrative
Economic
of
Forum
Osama
now.
bin Laden
But
and these hijackers.
yeah, it's all in
coming
here what they
after
want to
America
do and
all
why
the
they did
imagery that They
COVID.
show you just like the stuff with Trump and fight.
Did you read
It's all right.
Did you read the whole book?
I'm not reading it. I mean, I want to. I want to, but I never think about it. I need to leave it out. And so I see it. Let me see this later
The
first.
government comes out and they go, hey, we're going to release the Patriot Act, right? And what is the Patriot
never
Act?
started
do? The
reading
Patriot
I started
Act legally
reading
gives
it,
the
but
government
I never
the legal authority
think
to
about
conduct
it, dude.
surveillance on people.
I wonder if I read at
inside of the
night
United States,
instead of play video games, watch TV. If I
citizens
go to
and
sleep,
permanent residents.
That's what I was
right?
thinking. Maybe I
You
should
go
leave it on
through
my
the
bed.
bill in each section, you could
That's
read
what I
some
was
of the
saying. I go
unbelievable
read it. I'll
things
take
the
a long try to
government could
read it.
do.
See what it really has to
Allowing the
say.
FBI to obtain any tangible things, phone records, bank records, internet, metadata. I mean, now it's like, oh yeah, people are just used to it.
I'll try it.
They see these crime
Maybe I
shows,
should bring it
right,
to
which
work
is
and
also
read on my
verbalized where the
break.
government is getting people's, whereabouts with 5G,
lunch?
pinging off of phones, going through
Did you
people's
order that
email
off
records,
Amazon?
using
Yes.
cases, even though it's, would be looked at
Of
as
course.
insufficient evidence, where they say, well,
I want to get one of those books with all the herbal fucking remedies.
in a
and
Google
all the-
search, all that stuff.
how to use all the
The
plants.
president was setting with the Patriot Act, and that's where
Shit
we
I
are
should
now,
know
because the
from
final
my
straw,
grandpa
the
passed
final
down
nail in the
to
coffin
my dad, to
is
me.
this digital ID being passed. And they are trying to figure out how in
But
America
unfortunately,
they
I did
can
not.
convince the civilians to sign up for this.
You're
They're going
bad.
to see so many
All right,
different
well,
ways.
let's
and they're
pause
going to continue
this.
with the immigration stuff.
Let's
Don't be
go
surprised another huge
to Google and type in.
They're calling people. Okay.
Type in Apple logo mirrored. Just do it right there. You don't have to be in Google, dude.
Wait, why do you want me to put?
Apple logo mirrored. Apple logo mirrored. See the alien?
Oh shit! Oh, let's put that up. Helium iron. This shit.
Oh, it's a video. Watch the video. That's a YouTube video you just clicked.
And now let me go to it.
Yeah, well, why? Yeah, right there.
Oh, so they're just tilted.
Tilted in the mirror.
Yeah. There's paragraph.
No, we should go to YouTube and write logos mirrored. I bet you somebody did a compilation of all the different logos that make crazy shit.
I know the bull. Have you ever seen a Chicago Bull symbol upside down?
No. Chicago Bulls upside down. Oh, I seen Mad Dog. The beer company, if it's upside down, it's Batman eating out Catwoman.
No.
That was like a big one when I was in school. You put a B, okay. Logo upside down. Upside down. There's right there.
See, it looks like a robot having sex.
A robot.
Yeah, this is,
Did you know
he's
that if you
holding
turn the
buns.
Chicago Bulls logo upside down,
He's holding
it
them
looks like
hip.
a robot DJing?
What's he tagging,
Did
though?
you know that if you turn the Chicago Bulls logo upside down, it looks like a
That's
robot
fucked up,
DJing?
right?
What's he tagging?
Did you know that if you turn the
Some
Chicago
butt
Bulls
cheeks.
logo upside down, it looks
Some
like a
weird butt
robot
cheeks. I see,
DJing?
okay, butt
Did you
cheeks,
know
the
that if you
legs
turn
are
the
spread
Chicago
out.
Bulls logo
Yeah.
upside
I
down,
didn't know
it
there's
looks
some
like a
weird
robot
arms.
DJing? Did you
He's
know
getting some
that
head,
if you
it looks
turn the
like.
Chicago Bulls
There's
logo
the legs,
upside
the ass,
down,
and there's
it
the
looks like a robot DJing? Did you know that
robot
if you turn the
DJing. Yeah,
Chicago Bulls
whatever.
logo upside
Some
down?
head. Pause it.
See, look, this is her head. These are her shoulders, arms, and legs. And there's the robot.
No, it looks more like he's tagging. That circle, that half circle on his chest is just design of how the robot
sure?
looks.
Oh.
Right? Then his
Yeah.
arms come down and grab her hips. And that's her booty cheek.
Yeah, that's it.
And then disregard the ears and disregard the horn. That's just him tagging booty. I see it now. Right, Mad Dog Beer logo upside down. Leave upside down. Oh shit!
Leave it alone.
You could have left the logo upside down and just went in there and wrote Mad Dog.
Mad Dog?
Yeah, it's a beer company.
Mad Dog Beer Company?
It's supposed to be Batman eating out Catwoman, but I never see Catwoman really. I just see Batman's head all up in between what I guess would be legs. Mad Dog. Bonjour.
No,
Here, copy that and just put it in Google or put it into the search bar.
It is in the search bar.
It's in the search bar for YouTube's search. Do you still not understand how this?
Oh, dude, I
works?
see why I put two M's.
Well, maybe that's why. I'm thinking there might be two D's, but
No, don't see no.
yeah, put it in. Oh shit! Put it in Google. You can just copy and paste it.
Mad Dog.
Or just write it out again.
That's what I'm doing. I don't think people are gonna see me typing.
So just copy
Sorry.
paste it. You mean you don't want people to see you writing?
Move so slow. Like a
You could just write Mad Dog Beer logo upside down. Oh, it's Red Dog, not Mad Dog.
Oh, Red Dog.
Oh,
Oh,
my bad.
part of it looks. Oh,
Oh, you see it? I see Batman's head.
I see.
And I see it like in some legs. They put a Batman logo on the forehead.
Yeah.
To show you. Oh, okay. They made it look like her legs right there.
I don't really see it, but okay.
You don't see Batman?
Because they put the logo right there.
And they discolored it, so you see it easier.
Oh.
But that's the only thing I ever see. And I see the legs.
I'm surprised you've never seen the Chicago Bulls one before, but I've never seen this.
Well, we've both seen opposites.
Oh,
We've seen them both.
Learned something new, seen something new.
Somebody's logo makes the swastika when you spin it real fast.
Oh, man.
I think it's the Volkswagen.
We were talking about it. I didn't even have it over there. See right there, everybody.
Yep. Mad Dog. Oh, they put the Chicago Bulls logo over there. Scroll down, see if they put any ones we've never seen yet.
I got the pit bulls upside down, and that's just what my dog looks like upside down.
Nothing else, really. It's all dog stuff. Anyway.
Yeah. You gonna fuck up the algorithm. Doggy.
Right? Secrets and logos. See what pops up. Secrets in logo.
Hidden messages.
Hidden secrets. Or you can write Easter eggs in logo. Either search Woodward. You probably get newer ones if you wrote Easter egg. Easter schmeg. Wow, there's I don't know what they're pointing at, but
15 secret messages and logos YouTube.
I mean, Pepsi is clearly a Saturn logo for Saturn worship.
Coca-Cola. I seen someone put the can.
There's 666 in the Coca-Cola. It also says something in Arabic. If you mirror it, I think, or look at it upside down. Or
So do you want to watch any of these? You don't want to tell me to Google that shit.
Shit, that's all interesting to me, but I wanted to see what else they had.
We're watching this one, goddammit, because I like the Pepsi. Pepsi, as you tell me.
You see them every day, but you still
There you
don't
go.
know what most of them mean. Their
What?
creators put a lot of efforts into making
That
sure
was
that
all
these little
glazed, too.
pictures can say a lot of things. This is how they made sure that you recognize
This
the
is how
brand
you
and
glaze
also
it.
invited you to buy their products.
cocky
And
boy.
sometimes they give it a meaning without intending to do so. Just wait until you see what
See,
happened when
first devil.
Coca-Cola
Yeah, if you
realized
take
there
that
was a
Coca-Cola out of
secret
his hand, he
message
did
hidden
that
in
bust
their
on you,
logo.
Jester.
If you want to watch just one more
polar bear
video, the
don't
Premium
play.
is the platform where you should go.
Polar
Get early
boy.
access to videos from The Things, The Taco, The
Oh, I
Trendy,
love
The
commercials.
Richest, and many other great channels
no.
in one place with ad-free
Folks, we
browsing.
talk about
Click this
those.
link to sign
Get
up
the
for
old
free to the
thing.
Premium and get ready to binge watch videos from your favorite channels.
Okay.
If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe to The Things, and please give this video a big thumbs up. Stay tuned as we show you 15 secret messages in famous logos.
Famous
Starbucks.
logo.
Many of us like to buy a coffee at Starbucks every day, but only a few of us know
Oh, my
what
wife
this
used to go to
logo
Starbucks
really
all the time when I
means.
first
The
met
woman
her.
in this picture is actually a mermaid,
But
as you can
she
see on the
stopped.
first logo from 1971.
He's
She
standing
had her
at
breasts
Starbucks.
exposed and was spreading her
Titties
two
out.
fins. It was
Titties
inspired by
out.
the picture
She
of
had
a
the
two-tailed
heavy.
siren from the 15th century, leading men off their path and into temptation. And we have to
Into
admit that we are
temptation,
all
Syxx.
victim of the mermaid's
Yep.
beauty.
Her legs
We
are
can't
spread
keep
open.
ourselves
Look,
from
she's
buying
holding
an
her ankles,
expensive
dude.
coffee. To make the logo more
Is she not?
family-friendly, the
Okay,
breasts of
yeah.
the mermaid were hidden by her hair from
She's saying, come
1987
get
to
some
1992.
of this fishy,
And since
fishy fish
1992, they
fish.
cropped the picture so
Naked
we
She's
can
got that
mermaid.
crotch
she is
rot.
spreading her
Huh?
legs. Now you
What
will
is
think
wrong
about
with
this
you,
every
dude?
time
Crotchy,
you want to go to
crotchy,
Starbucks.
crotch rot.
Will you be able
It's
to
the smell
resist
that
the
brings them in.
temptation? Apple.
It's the taste
You
that
are
takes
maybe
them out.
using a Mac
Certain
or an
other
iPhone
stuff.
right now, and you don't even
More
know
Apple.
what the Apple means. You have probably heard that it is a tribute to Alan Turing, the man who made it possible for you
What
to
is this
use a
one?
modern computer nowadays.
I don't know. You were
After
awful
seeing
loud
that his
banging
work was
over there.
not
I didn't
recognized,
I'm
hear
a
it.
spending
banger,
time behind
boy.
bars, and being forced to cure his homosexuality, he decided to end his life. He bit into an apple full of cyanide and passed away in 1954.
Oh, yeah,
The
they just
bitten
had
apple
apples
is an
with
homage
cyanide
to
laying
him,
around,
and
huh?
the colors of the rainbow represent the LGBT community. However, this story is not true.
Well, we
Rob
just seen the
Janoff, the man who
alien
drew the logo, said that it was nothing but a wonderful urban
What the
legend.
logo
The
is.
reason for
A
the bite of the
wonderful
fruit
urban
is to make
legend.
sure
No,
that
me and
everyone
Syxx already showed
understands
it
that
was
is
an alien.
But we'd
Well,
rather believe in
Soup
the
don't
myth.
even want
It
y'all
is
to watch
much
this
more
video with us.
interesting. Pinterest.
Apparently.
No, I'll
No,
watch
we
it.
shouldn't go on
Kinda
this
hard.
website, but we do it anyway.
I said,
and every time
Soup
we can't help
apparently
but feel
doesn't want
envious
you
and wish that
guys
we could
to
have more
watch
things
this
than we've
video
ever
with
owned in a
us.
lifetime. The concept
Does
is pretty
Oh,
simple. If you
damn.
like it, you can it. And there is something for everyone. From beautiful dresses and DIY to funny pictures and artworks. But But we have to admit, we are there for the Disney princesses
Funny.
pictures. The logo looks simple at first sight. It
Pinterest
is simply the name of the website
is
in red.
the
What could be
interest.
hidden
What
in
was the
there?
first
If
one
you
on
look
here?
closely at it, you will
I didn't
notice that
even
the
really
letter
see
P
the
is
other
actually
one. The
shaped
first
like
one
a
was the
red
first one.
pin. This is where the
Oh,
name
her.
Pinterest
Let them
comes
see
from.
her with her legs
Logo
spread.
from 1971.
Yeah, that's what
She
we
had
was
her breasts
watching. Look at her.
exposed
She had
and
her
was
titties
spreading
out
her
and her
two
legs
fins.
open, saying,
It
"Come
was
get some of
inspired
this
by the picture of a
snapping
two-tailed
crab,
siren
turtle
from the
snapper,
15th
snapper."
century, leading men off their path and into
Yep.
temptation.
And then this girl took it in the butt from one of the Wahlbergs.
Beauty when we
What
can't
are
keep
you
ourselves from
That
laughing
red-haired girl. I be hearing things, bro. Birdies be talking on my shoulder.
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead.
We skipping that. We skipping that. We skipping that.
passion.
Ooh, get down. She's copying that little
We all
boy
need a pair of headphones. Actually,
at the baseball
even
game.
the logo loves
I
it.
can't believe Dre did
Is
sell
wearing
Beats.
Beats headphones. This is not only the letter
It's a
B
6.
for Beats. They would have used a capital letter instead if that was their only intention. But there is actually a secret message in this logo. Just add a smiley face to it and you'll notice that you are seeing the side of the head
No,
of a
it's a 6.
character wearing headphones. That is a great example.
If
of
you
how
add
logo
something,
can
but
be
you can't
really
add,
simple,
you can't just
also
add
so
something.
meaningful. Wikipedia.
What the
If
fuck?
we've been honest during our graduation
I don't like this
speech,
list
we would have
anymore.
thanked Wikipedia, the free
They're just adding
encyclopedia,
stuff.
for our degree. We can find everything about anything on this website, including what
Rocco's
its logo
Modern
means.
Life.
You have probably seen
Wikipedia,
this globe made
they
of
keep
symbols
begging for
and
money if you
jigsaw
go to their
pieces during
website.
research for your paper. Space in the logo also creates the number 1. Formula One, or F1, is all about who is the fastest. But it takes a little time for us to understand what the logo actually means.
What does it actually mean?
Lacoste. You could be wearing one of these alligators right now and not even understand why it is there.
Yeah.
No matter what, you know
Then it turned to Azad.
is Lacoste as soon as
It's
you
Azad
see
now?
this animal.
Yeah.
But what does it have
Nah,
to do
you can
with
still buy
clothes?
Lacoste.
Actually, it originated with an alligator skin.
Why does it got like a
Renee
gator head
Lacoste,
on the
the
side?
brand's founder and tennis player,
Some dude
saw it
took off
in
of
a
it.
store's window. The French Davis Cup team captain promised he would buy it if he won an upcoming match. Rene tried his
I don't
best,
think I like
but
that.
unfortunately lost. But because of this funny bet, the press gave him the nickname the Crocodile. In
John
1933,
Candy?
he put the logo on the tennis shirt, and the rest is history. So,
A lesson-
just because you
lesson in
lose
fashion,
doesn't
people.
mean you lose everything. This is how he created a brand that is still really successful nowadays.
You mean clothes were so boring back then? All he had to do was put an alligator right there, and they're like, "Oh shit, let me get one of those."
Or a horse and a polo, you
What
know.
the fuck?
There's a reason why they chose this animal.
It had to fit
Oh my
different or
God.
something.
Tail to get the attention of
Motherfuckers
those
out here
around him.
peacocking.
But the channel was mostly interested
Huh?
in its color.
Dancing and
Yeah,
shit.
we'll see what they gotta say about
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Did you know that simply changing their logo cost Pepsi $1 million? It is crazy to think that this little picture costs so much, but the company believes that it actually means a lot. No, this is not a fat man
CM
trying
Punk's
to
got
grab
a
a
Yeah, it
big
is.
Pepsi. CM
really
Punk has a
long
big
PDF
Pepsi
document,
tattoo on
The
it.
designers explained that it had something
It's
to
for
do with
Saturn.
the golden ration that has been used for centuries
They
because
worship
of its
Saturn.
aesthetically pleasing
I'm a
proportions.
Saturn
It's
worshiper.
also linked to
Are
the
you?
sun radiation, the
I guess.
gravitational
Well, yeah,
field,
look at
and
you.
the energy
You be
fields
sucking it.
imbalance. They even mentioned the
You
Parthenon,
suck it
the Mona
down
Lisa,
every day.
and
You
Descartes.
swallow.
Saturn,
Then they used the
You
scientific method to
swallow.
find the right colors, which we thought simply represented the colors of the United
Hey,
States.
Mona Lisa,
Don't worry if
can
you
I
don't
get a
understand.
date on
There is
Friday?
probably no one other than the creators who understand it. But if it is
I hate
scientific,
him.
it must be true, right? We are not sure.
What did he ever do to you?
Coca-Cola. Pepsi spent $1 million designing the best logo in the world, only to give the circle a little different shape. Coca-Cola also has a secret message in their logo, but they
Oh,
didn't
yeah?
even know about it until someone told them. The logo has changed over the years from
I can't get you in no trouble showing this. Can
Show it. Let's go.
Oh damn. Okay. Once you put it on the web, it's out there.
extra swirls to the logo we all know today.
It-
But some
it-
people saw that with the red and white colors, the brand actually created a Danish flag between the letters O and L. It is a tradition in this country to
It also
greet
made a
new
little
visitors with
ribbon,
a
and
Danish
they
flag.
could just
But there
change
weren't
that
enough
part of
for
it
everyone,
pink
so they
and
decided
make it
to
for
give
breast
some
cancer
flags to
awareness
tourists in
month.
the airport.
So he said
Everyone
you
was
can't
happy to
add
pick up
on
a
to it.
flag from the Coca-Cola logo.
No,
It
I'm
is
saying
true
the
that
company
you can
could make
open
it pink
happiness with this drink. Do you
for
think
breast
there are
cancer
really
awareness,
many
but
secret
it does make a
messages in
ribbon
famous logos, or people are making
without
up these
adding.
stories sometimes?
She didn't ask you. Do you think they're secret messages or people are just making this shit up?
No, there's other things in there about Coca-Cola besides what this bitch is talking about.
Don't be shy
This
to tell
video
us
is
what you
booty
think
cheek.
in the comments down below.
This video was
And that's it.
ass. This was like kindergarten
come
level
on.
secrets.
I pressed
Kindergarten level secrets right here we just watched, bro. If that entertained y'all, then welcome. But next time we'll step it up for you and you could graduate eventually. We could make them open their eyes slowly.
Slowly but surely.
Or just fucking jump them right in. Look at that pussy portal right there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Do you see it? But do you see it? But do you see it? Do you see it? Can you see it? Do you see it? Just look at it.
Yeah.
Just look at it. Can you see it? Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it.
This one.
Do you see it? Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
I have you.
Look at it. Oh, I was copying that guy.
Peace out, people.
Deucey. See you in the next video. See you in the next video.
Do you want to know? Are you sure you want to know? Huh? Because the truth ain't always what it seems to be. Let's get to the truth with Syxx and andSoup. It's time to reorganize, rethink and regroup, reanalyze, see through the lies and reboot. Boots on the ground, it's going down for a redo. We gotta get connected, stop accepting what they telling, because what they selling ain't nothing but deception. It's time for the people to run an interception. It's time to understand, togetherness is the weapon. Anything less than that is just half-stepping. Open your third eye, receive this message. Community is unity. That's the blessing. Do you really want to get to the truth? That's the question.